for however reason, within the start to the present moment of this life, your life, this life, you continuing breathing and resuming on this journey of life, the chakras are clogged. And as the chakras are clogged, your individual chakras, your microplanets, the collective planets, outer and inner, they're doing their thing within this fixed clock of the solar system. And the solar system is more or less breaching in and out of the solar system from outer planet influences. So now we're going to bring it back to all of the quote unquote esoteric causes of the solar storms, outer planets breaching beyond the boundary of this threshold solar system, and then it affecting the inner earth and the sun and the moon and the solar system that's pointing to the earth, the inner nearby radii location of the earth, in comparison to how it's getting affected from different regions of energy. So pretty much, and like, so I'm uploading private videos, so I'm not necessarily agreeing for people to listen to the private videos, but obviously, like, there's a bunch of different types of quote unquote, intersectors, end quote, to put it like, to kind of like fare out the etymology, because obviously when we're saying the words, the spells are also affecting not only our individual psyche, but the psyche that we're relating to with the outside audience. So, and we don't necessarily know the definitions of the words that we use. So we have to clean up the etymology psychology. The etymology psychology is we don't necessarily know how the words are their own spells and who else they could affect. And that could be a minor imprint, because everything we say, we're imprinting, affecting, and influencing other people in ways we can't necessarily understand unless we have advanced intelligence. And that advanced intelligence is saying, like, people remember with what you're going to say, more or less. People are going to remember with how you made them feel, more or less. And if other people can't understand that, that's where they're at within their just, their energetic ridden karmic path, to put it neutrally, because obviously karma is just some type of affecting to some type of cause. And if you can't see the effect to some type of cause energetically throughout the layers, then your absence of some type of intelligence, because we could say this is this, this is that. We could assume this is this, this is that. Oh yeah, this guy's the best, this guy's the best. There's no proof of that. Or there's no investigation lead up to go towards that proof. So these claims, they're inaccurate, they're false, and it's just mental garbage, pretty much. Mental jargon, energetically speaking, of course. So within all of that being said, going back to the main point earlier of this video, I'm cleaning. Oh, the side note is I'm cleaning up my phone so I could do casual videos like this. And the feminine emission, quote unquote, sub archon, end quote, is the feminine energy interacting with how the moon's masculine component is the container, and that masculine component of the container has a particular earth sun energy mechanism where moon energy gets contained therein. So let me bring it back to the earlier point of this video was the earlier so I was going to bring up the moon after I brought up the first point of this video. And the point of this video is just saying, like, because obviously, like, I could get kind of ranty, and I don't mean to get ranty, but so the point of this video was like just seeing it. Oh, okay, so like there it is right there. It's so how we could relate to stuff that's going outside of the solar system, and then we could relate to stuff that's going nearby the solar system. And the thing that's going on nearby on the earth, the individual humans being on the earth, we have our own individual subjective karmic paths based on our own level of confusion and clarity. And that confusion and clarity is suppressed, not good, not bad, casually, as we're going through the mechanics of life. So, oh yeah, the first point of this video was the chakras are clogged. Not good, quote unquote, not good, not bad, end quote. And the reason I bring up the chakras are clogged is because since the chakras are clogged, that's a that's the energetic blockage before, and then after it manifests within the different resonances that are attracted and afflicted and what's that word, repelled against. Then the outside circumstance after happens. The outer mechanics are responding to the inner mechanics. The chakras are clogged for whatever reason. The karmic path of you were born. You're going through life in confusion, ignorance, and misinterpretation. Now you're here. Your chakras are inevitably clogged in different ways, or to unclog, but more so clogged. And since they're clogged, that's the energetic physical karma that we're living through. And since that chakras are clogged, it's a unique particular energetic barrier to how a fucking external blockage manifests to fucking begin with, right? So that there's an external quote unquote blockage there. It doesn't have to be good or bad, but it's just the external blockage. And that external blockage is because for some reason we followed up to live on earth, or not necessarily live on earth, live for the material, not good, not bad, from spirit. And we eventually ended up on earth, and inevitably the mechanics of life and death, not good, not bad, the chakras are clogged. And since the chakras are clogged, that's the blockage that we're working through. And then respectively, without any of the ignorant quote unquote experts, end quote, just casually saying it, is like on a general HD level, our astrological body graph, body template chart, we're highlighted and we're recognized and we're defined and we're specialized in certain chakras, quote unquote, end quote, just as is based on how you were born within the alignments. The alignments has positioned your physiological DNA genetic template to be what it is. And on a different standard, updated astrological template level, some chakras are more so defined and specialized, defined, undefined. And within that, you have that's like your powerhouse skill and ability to focus on the chakras that are defined, because those are the energies that are giving you a particular type of life force and a generator engine for you to make up the unique human that you are, modern H fucking D, respectively. So within all of that being said, just because your chakras could be defined, they're still uniquely, energetically, karmically, there still could be clogged though, just on a standard physiological level. But it's unique because it's still defined. If you get some type of reading from a quote unquote HD expert specialist for your body graph, the Jovian Archine basic database system will give you your free chart reading. And once you get the free chart reading, you can see what chakras are just basically simply defined or undefined. And if they're defined, that you could say that's your specialty skill, that energy is there for you to like deliver you some type of consistency. And if it's empty, it's obviously respectively the opposite of that, more receptive, more susceptible to programming. But on a different underground video, I also add another note, and I'll just save that for that video too. And I think it's on the IG as well. But the point is, the chakras are clogged because all of this is happening in a unique way simultaneously in the bigger picture. It's a paradoxical completion and a paradoxical what do you call that, intended incompletion. And I say intended incompletion because differentiation could only exist based on individuated celestial objects being at different places at different times, because all of this is differentiated. What does differentiated mean? Different individual celestial elemental objects travel throughout different places, and those different objects in different places, they're creating new creations. And those new creations are simultaneously similar and different because they have similar components, and they're different because it was a different transpiration of an offspring of an evolutional creation offspring that created based on the differentiation product effect, based on a certain celestial object being in a certain place at a certain time, and that creating a particular friction fusion case energetic reaction to make a particular type of context of differentiation. So it is what it is. People could talk their shit behind the scenes, but they can't back it up on a surface level, you know. So that's just what it is. So like things. So paradoxically, the point of this video is like things are in a different sense. They are complete and incomplete in a different spiritual balanced way, and they're incomplete because the individuation of the celestial objects, they're taking their course and they're making fixed differentiation. And that fixed differentiation, it's not good, it's not bad. It's just experiencing individuality on a different quote unquote macro level, end quote. You know, the planets being macro to the earth and the humans respectively in this context. So individuation differentiation is happening on the macro level. Then it's happening on the micro level. So on the underground, I still stand by everything I ever said, you know? That's the difference between me and your privileged leader, pretty much, you know? And I'm still not judging. I'm still here for balance. You know, if they have some type of fear, that's great. Metaphysically, it will be recorded. Have fun with your temporary shit, neutrally saying that. And may you find the solution, perhaps, because if we all pitch in towards the solutions, then that solution energy is the essence of the world getting better. So that's why. Since the chakras are clogged, we have to do our own energy work to clean our own chakras to see the paradox of not good, not bad, incompletion. That is paradoxically completion. So the intended incompletion is completion in the fucking physical world. You have the best life ever, and you know the chakras are clogged. So we have to do the particular energy work is cleaning the chakras. And shout out to my IG. I might open it on the full moon, but I need to clean it up. And if it's already been seen on different levels, great, you know, great. Thank you.